This has never happened, I must tell you. I haven't. Sorry. I hope you just, got a snack or a coffee. Well, I'll try to wrap this up quickly because everybody's got other stuff to get to. We got through all the guests. I just want to return to a few final reminders and so forth. So first of all, I draw your attention to the academic expectations and the student behavior expectations. These are all in the memo for our first meeting. They're on Canvas if you need to review them. Everybody's pretty much through all the academic pre-trip expectations. Remember that when we're there, I'm asking you to do a daily social media post, either on our Facebook page or with our Twitter handle. And you know what all the writing work is after the fact. So just, remember to do a social media post every day. In terms of your professional and your personal responsibilities, you guys all strike me as responsible. You're going to show up when you're supposed to show up. You're going to, you already know how to dress, how to behave. So just remember, you're representing Miami, whether you're on the clock or off the clock. Make good decisions when you're not with me, when you're with each other, especially in the late night hours. Do not get arrested. Do not get injured. Do not get lost. Do not cause me any headaches. Right? Be good students like you are. Make sure, very important that you're on time. So if you're someone who runs late, and I'm someone who's always like, ooh, 1 minute, right? Don't do that. Show up early. Dedicate yourself here with a New Year's resolution that you're going to be the early bird. You're going to be the person down in the lobby 5 minutes before go time. And if you're going to go and get coffee before it's go time, you better get down to the lobby 30 minutes early so you have time to run for coffee and come back, right? So just be very mindful of the times that we're departing. It's much easier if we all depart together, then I don't have to worry, hey, where's Lizzie? Did anybody see Lizzie this morning? And then have to track down people. So just please be on time, be ready to go. I said this before in terms of travel, but talking fast here. Don't travel alone. Always have somebody with you if you leave the hotel or you're otherwise, breaking off. If we're in a large group and you need to stop to get something to eat or drink, use a bathroom, whatever, always let me know. Don't just let another student know. Let me know if you're breaking away so that if we have to move on without you, we know where you are and we know that you're going to get to the destination. Okay. Beyond that, I do expect full participation in our meetings with our guests. That means you're an active listener, you're taking notes, however you want to take notes, you're ready with questions. We don't have long, awkward pauses between questions, right? That I don't have to come to the rescue and offer a question. I sit in the back. I try to let you guys be the stars of all these meetings. So we just want them to go smoothly. And again, the protocol is whoever created the portfolio is the first person, and let me just kind of model this, okay? So, hey, Mr. Berry, so great to meet you. I'm Patty Newberry, and we're just thrilled to be here, and I'm gonna start off with some questions. You don't need to give bios of yourselves and so forth, right? I'm Patty Newberry, and I'm gonna start us off with some questions. Boom, so how long did you spend in Ireland when you went there to report on CHUM? Right, whatever your first question is. And then you're going to do the first 5 or so questions, right? You're preparing 10 for each guest. You can do the first 5 or so. Be active listener based on what the person is saying back to you, right? Don't then ask a question that he or she's already answered in their answer. And then after you've asked a few, make a deliberate pivot. Go, well, I think I'll let some of my classmates jump in now, right? Say something like that so other people know that they can now, the floor is open for other questions. I can coach you on that, but I think, if you can remember those rules of the road, will be okay when we're in the room with someone. Okay, most of these folks have allotted about an hour. So if we get down to about 55 minutes and he or she is still pretty ramped up, I'll typically jump in and say, well, we're almost out of time here. So does anybody have a last question? Okay, I have to be the clock watcher because we have to get to the next stop, and we have to leave time for a group photo, which we always do, and we have to leave time for travel to our next destination. And they know that, they all work on tight schedules, so that shouldn't be a problem. What else did I want to cover? My last item for today was put your cell number in the GroupMe app. That way I remember that, then I know everybody is using GroupMe, right? And I can collect your telephone numbers more quickly that way to put into my own phone. That's it. Between now and the time I see you in New York, text is always the quickest way to reach me. I'm on email a lot, but I'll be out and about for a couple hours today. I'm on campus tomorrow for some meetings. So if you want to reach me quickly, text is always the best way. Okay. Any last questions?
I have one about my portfolio, but that's it.
Do you want to ask it now or email me?
I can ask it now.
Okay.
So Jenny Karchman for the Marshall Project doesn't have a lot of biographical information. She doesn't have anything on their website. I tried looking at Facebook, social media, anything.
Okay.
And I basically have that
you're not finding any LinkedIn profile or her anything?
Nothing. I tried LinkedIn. I basically just have her record of doing this documentary with Barsky, and We Are Witnesses.
Yeah. Let me, what I did yesterday for somebody who was in the same boat is I wrote to the guest and said, one of my students is working up background information. Could you provide something, right? And it turns out that I had misspelled the guest's name on the itinerary, and that's why she wasn't coming up. So that could be the case. So let me check on that, see if I can just write to her directly. I'll CC you, Bennett, and then we can expedite the whole thing.
Okay.
And then Alec, I'm also going to forward the information from Jess on the guests for the Thursday night deal. And then I'm leaving. I got to leave here in about 20 minutes to get to a lunch appointment. And then I'll be back at the computer mid-afternoon.
So also about David Chiskosh and the white case. So we're not, like you said, we're not like sitting down with them. Like it's an event. So
right. Yeah.
I'm getting, of course, like a little bio on him.
Just a bio. If you have a few questions for him, I'll still give you, as I said, everybody gets kind of like two serious portfolios and one that's more of a good to know, but not something that we have to be super prepared for. So do what you can. I'm generous with the grades on these things. It's all
okay. All right.
Yeah.
But like not 10 questions. That's right.
Yeah, I don't think you need 10 questions for him.
All right.
All right, guys, I got to skedaddle. Sorry for all the tech interruptions, and looking forward. Oh, and hey, I just did get confirmation that we can do the 1 o'clock with Peter, but I don't know the place yet, but I'll have that in the schedule. So, all right. Adios, safe travels. No snow, no snow, no snow. Okay.
See you Saturday.
Bye-bye.